Keep that on, by the way. Keep that on because that's the only way I'm watching it.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to your live edition of the Power Rankings for Week 6. Am I recording? Yeah, I'm recording. We're good. We're good. David looks like a hillbilly from, I don't know, I would say Greenwood, West Virginia. Now, Power Rankings for this week. I got 3 observations.
Right here, last
I
one.
got 3 observations. Number 1, the bye week was a killer. I predicted it. It was a killer. It murdered the commish. It murdered Mark Jones. It murdered Mackenzie Mummy, who scored less than 50 points. And it murdered John. Other people lost, but I'm not going to say the bye week affected them. Okay? Now, everyone in the league, number 2, everyone in the league is separated by 3 games. Let me repeat, 3 games. That's not as much as you think. I've seen a lot of things. The whole league is fluctuating by 3 games. No one is safe. No lead is safe. Nobody at 2 and 5 is too far gone. Okay, we got plenty of times here. All right, 7 weeks left. Number 3, we have some absolute dandies in the matchup corner this week. We have some really, really important matchups this week that will really decide or dictate what's going to happen here in the playoffs. Now on to the moment everyone waits for, okay?
Let's go, Aaron Jones.
Don't update the game while we're doing it because it could be messed up. The number 1 in the power rankings. That would be my wife. Oh, thank heavens. She has performed unbelievably all year. I haven't given her credit this much this year, but she deserves the number 1. Is that DeAndre Hopkins? Is that
Oh my God.
That's D-Hop. Give him a touchdown. Who's playing? Oh, it's a flag. You gotta be kidding me.
My parlay lives, baby.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to commentate on the game. Number 1, I will tell you how many points forced they have this year, and then what that rank is overall in the league. And then I will tell you also the best acquisition, that's a tough word to say, that is not from the draft. So best acquisition after the draft. We're ready. Oh, thank heavens, number 1, 741 points. That ranks first among all players for best acquisition. She stayed pretty steady with her draft. Hunter Henry, she asked her husband, hey, what do you know about fantasy football? He said, I know everything about fantasy football. She said, can I get Hunter Henry? I said, that's a terrible idea. And then he went and just spanked everybody. He's got multiple weeks of double-digit points. Unbelievable. Number 2 comes as no surprise, misunderstood Najenius. Again, not racist, Najenius. He has 666 points. Let's repeat, 666, not good. 6th place also in the power points force. His best acquisition, Najee Harris from David Hildebrand himself. Just gifted him in a trade. Since then, double digits.
It's 2 teams.
The man's unstoppable. Number 3, she deserves it. I got to give it to her. I have fought this because I look at her team and I just don't see it on paper. But sometimes you just earn it. You earn the position. Tag your back. My grandmother at number 3, 712 points. That is second.
He's not even good.
Michael Pittman Jr. as a free agent, a huge fill-in as she's kind of managed her roster. Very unorthodox, okay? But she's done a great job. That's number 3. Number 4, again, another surprise. When they earn it, they earn it. I'm sorry. I look at the team. Everyone's gonna be like, what the heck are you doing, Crouch? Commish, what are you doing? I was told not to change. I was told to change my name. 640 points all year. That's
Are you kidding me?
4th. He's 4th in the power rankings. He was 8th in points forced. It's unbelievable. I got to get back to here we go. Chuba Hubbard.
My tab broke my
He
phone.
hasn't moved a lot of good people around. Chuba Hubbard, free agent, double-digit points. That's a big-time deal for him. He's still not able to get wins, but wins don't matter in fantasy football, okay? Number 5, Kyler Instincts. Kyler Instincts, another man.
What is going on?
Overperformed this year. 685 points. That is 4th in the league. His number 1 acquisition is A.J. Green as a free agent. He has had 4 double-digit points. A.J. Green, huge acquisition after the league. Number 6, he's going to be mad because he's top of the league. He's gonna be mad. Look at him. I can shaking his hair,
Bro.
back and
Bro.
forth, back and forth. Tommy B's leg of the seas, 680
Numbers,
points.
dude.
That is fifth. He's only sixth in the power rankings, fifth in points force. Let me tell you, it was really tough for me to find his best acquisition, but I'm gonna go Mike Gesicki. But let me tell you something very quickly, okay? Mike Gesicki.
Cordell Patterson.
Well, hold on, wait. Mike Gesicki was drafted by Hildebrand. He's the only person that would do this. Dropped by Hildebrand and then picked back up by Hildebrand. So technically, he was drafted by
Twice.
Hildebrand, but then picked back up later on when he noticed he was kind of good again. So Mike Gesicki, aka Aaron Jones, is probably his best pickup. But we're gonna go Mike Gesicki for the flavor of it all.
The
Okay?
worst power rankings of all time.
No, number 7. Mahomes is cooking. Michael Schaefer. It's terrible. 591 points forced. That is 12th, dead last. He's the only one in the 500s. But I still believe in this team. Emmanuel Sanders is his best acquisition. Free agent. He's had 2 big blow-up games. That's what you need out of a free agent. That's what you're looking for. Number 8, I cannot believe I even put this team here. It should be last. This team should be last, but I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt that maybe somebody's going to get healthy. Maybe he's going to put something together. CD's nuts. Who? CD's nuts. All right. 660 points, 7th overall. He has no good acquisition. And I repeat, no good acquisition over the course of the year. Go look. I tried to find someone to mention. Nobody. Okay. Number 9. I'm gonna give it to the Commits. Big. My goodness, who was that?
Is that Kyler Murray? Was that Kyler Murray?
No, it's Chase Edmonds. As I'm talking up Paw.
Yeah.
Big mouth Billy Bass. Which, by the way, they wouldn't let me spell Bass the normal way because it had ass in it. For real. So I had to put the little quotations to spell it.
This is
Yes, people
America.
let me spell Bass.
This is America.
What is the world coming to? All right, 630 points, 9th overall. So I put him 9th. His best acquisition hasn't been many, but I'm gonna go Kyle Pitts. My man is duking and dodges for 160 yards as a tight end. If he just gets a touchdown, he's hugely dominant. Number 10, Show Me the Mooney. I love this guy's team name. He's unbelievable. He's a great team name. If you ever want to pay $5 to him, he will come up with some great team names. 623 points, 10th overall. His best acquisition, also in the Kyle Pitts trade, A.J. Brown. 19 points last week. If the Titans continue to play well, which I think they will, A.J. Brown, best acquisition this year. Number 11. He's been quiet all year. He might be rumbling and tumbling and stumbling. He might get healthy. C-Mac to the future. 707 points. He is 3rd in points force. Terrible record at 3-4. His best acquisitions came in one trade. Marquise Brown and Kareem Hunt, probably the 2 best acquisitions of the year. Okay? Got huge points. All right, one team. Number 12. I got to do it to her. I know we got to stop the music down. I got to do it to her. My sister put it in reverse, Terry. One of the best team names of all time. Okay, 617.
All time.
11th. All right, in points force. She has no good acquisitions. None. Okay, none. That's terrible. You don't want to do that. I wrote something here. I can't read my own handwriting. I don't know what I'm talking about. But let's go back. I want to go back one more time. So sometimes you got to reminisce.
Your power rankings?
Go back in your memory. Power rankings are done. Go back in your memory. We're talking about acquisitions. I want everyone to remember this. He's staring at the TV right now. While we were drafting, okay, I believe it was the 3rd, 4th, 5th, one of those rounds. I think it might have been the 3rd round. Somebody accidentally drafted somebody. Can anybody remember what that happened? Okay, he's shaking his head because he knows. He accidentally drafted Cooper Kupp. Okay, accidentally. Then he made us pause the draft, okay? And then go back and he drafted another player. Does anyone remember who that player was? Go ahead, tell me what that player was.
Somebody that sucks.
Okay, let's repeat. The number 1 Cooper Kupp wide receiver of all time right now, okay, as it stands, he's the best receiver of all time in fantasy football through 7 games. All time was
Chase
removed
Daniel.
from
Chase
the
Daniel.
board and then put back on the board and drafted a couple picks later. That one has to hurt as the worst acquisition of all time. Now,
Who did that?
that would be CD's nuts. He's hurting still.
Oh man.
Hold
Good
on,
day,
hold on. Who did he draft and who
Who
did he
did you
get?
draft instead?
I forget, but it was the first pick.
No, it was the third round.
Who got Cooper Cup?
Momo Patty
Who the
picked him
fuck
up a
did he
couple
pick?
picks later. All right. So
Oh,
Who did
no.
he pick, dude?
I know what it was. I got CD Lamb.
yeah, but Cooper Cup,
I'd still rather root for CD Lamb.
he's just hurting. He's hurting.
Go
Okay.
Cowboys.
Bold predictions. Kamish is 5-3. Let me repeat, 5-3. He started the year off 0-3. Now he's 5 wins in a row predicting right. So if you get predicted by Kamish, that means you're up for a victory this week. Again, bold predictions mean I'm picking a lower seed over a higher seed. Let me tell you something. CD's nuts. You're not going to be happy. I'm predicting put it in reverse Terry, number 12 over number 8, CD's nuts. I'm also predicting, because he's desperate for a win, and I actually like the matchup. As much as I like John's team all of a sudden, I'm predicting Big Mouth Billy Bass over. I was told to change my name. Okay? Those are the 2 bold predictions. And as always, guys, always Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Kamish out.